Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Today I'm going to show you the easiest way to do speed ramping. Now, for those of you who don't know what speed ramping is simply when you slow down or speed up your footage in the same clip. And I'm going to show you the easiest way to do it because there are some other ways you can do it in Final Cut Pro or in Adobe Premiere or other apps. But I'm going to show you the easiest way to get it done. It's quick, it's easy, and it looks pretty cool. So let's jump into it and here we go. All right, so I have my computer here so we can jump in and I can show you. And you're gonna need a couple of things. One, some slow motion footage or fast frame rate footage, I should say. So I shot some stuff at 120 frames a second using my Sony a6700. And let me just show you some of the footage right quick. So here is a clip of a surfer here. And we can see there, it looks pretty good. And here's another one of a football game that I shot, and you can see it's a little jittery, don't mind me there, getting settled in. And then, yeah, we have the pass there. We have this other one here where the quarterback is about to run right up the middle there. So you can see there, I'm trying to get myself settled in, but we can see there, he starts to run, and that's all shot in 120 frames a second. So now, the next thing we need to do is go get QuickTime if we don't already have it. So here is where we're going to get QuickTime. You can go right to support.apple.com, and then here's the address. I'll put links to it down below, or you can just search for it on Google. But you want to download QuickTime. You can get it for Windows. You can also get it for your Mac, and just go ahead and install it on your machine. It is free. And it's pretty great. It allows you to play all kinds of different file formats. Now, as promised, it's very easy. We're just gonna come right here and we're gonna pick a file. Let's go ahead, we'll grab the surfer one first just to try this out. And we're just gonna open that up. And you'll notice here, down here on the bottom when we opened up, and it's actually, you can see it opened up into QuickTime. But we can see down here, we have the regular playhead, and then we have this other playhead right here that's going to control our speed ramp. And it's super easy. So if we go ahead and just hit play, we'll see it starts playing normal, and then it just goes ahead and it slows itself down right there. And it's going to play that slowed down speed all the way until it gets to this other handle right there. Now, this is how easy that is. Let's just see if we want to go ahead. Let's say we want to go ahead and start we want to slow it down starting about here. So we'll go ahead, we'll grab that handle, and we'll just drag that until we get about right there. And now, let's say we want to come out of the speed, we want to come out of it maybe about right there. So now what we can do, and we'll go ahead and I'll just start, I'm not going to play the whole clip. Well, I can play the whole clip from the beginning. It's only a few seconds. So now it'll start there at regular speed, and then it'll go boom, slow motion, and then it'll go right back to fast speed there. Now you can stretch that out again if you want to. If you want to go ahead and move that out a little bit, you can do that there, and we'll get that playing, and then boom, slow motion right there, and then it goes right into fast motion again when you're ready. So, and if you find that you want that fast motion to come in a little bit earlier, maybe you want it to come in about there, you can do that. So now we can come in and we can go ahead and hit that play button right there. Slow motion, and then boom, fast motion. There you go. So pretty quick, pretty easy, and that's how you can do a quick speed ramp in QuickTime. But let's do one more just so you can get it. And also, once you've got everything lined up where you want it, you need to actually save this file. So all we need to do to save the file is just come over here, go to File, hit Export as 4K, and we're just going to go ahead and let me find my, let's see, where did I have that at? Absolute easiest way to speed ramp, I called that. We'll call this Surfing 1. We'll click that. It's going to take just a few seconds. You can see how fast it saves there, just like that, and now we have it. So now, if I come over here, oops, I'm going to hit delete on that. I don't need to save that part. So now we have the Surfing 1, click that, hit that, and now we have our speed ramp right there baked in, and boom, there it is. It's like 10 seconds total, the whole clip there. So yeah, Pretty cool. All right, let's do one more here so we can just make sure we have the hang of it. All right, let's go for this one here. Let's go with this this football shot here. And let's go ahead and let's just play it through first and find out where we want to start our speed ramp. And so it's already slowed down there. We don't want to go right there. We're going to actually move this up a little bit because we want all this to be, we want all this to go. And we're going to start our speed ramp when he starts to run through the pocket. So we'll let this go to about right there. And we'll let that run. And we're going to stop it we're going to stop the ramp right before he gets hit. So we'll go right about there. So we'll get this going. We'll let it go till he gets right before he gets hit. And let's see, where is that at? About, it's not going to be not much of a ramp there. So let's see there. Let's go, speed all the way up. And then there we go. It's going to run through. He's running, slow motion. And then he gets hit. Let's move that back a little bit. I think I want to see in slow motion when he takes that hit right there. So there we go. We'll hit that. He's slow motion running. He's going, he's going, he's going, he's going, he's going. And there we go. And then boom, takes the hit, goes down. There we go. So pretty simple. Now we have that set and all we have to do is save the file and we are ready to use it in any of our projects that we want to use it in. Or we can just send the clip out as is. Now, one last thing that I did want to mention is that if you find that your clip, your overall clip is too long, what you can simply do is just go ahead and open it up. So we'll open up this football clip and we can see this is 27 seconds. I don't need all of this stuff here in the beginning. Like all of this right there before the snap, I don't need quite all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and I want to trim this up. So I'm going to go ahead and choose edit and I'm going to hit trim. And I'm doing all of this here inside of QuickTime. So I'm just going to go ahead and just find where I want to trim. And you may notice how this looks. It looks a lot like how you edit on your iPhone or how you edit in, what's that other one, that the sort of low-end Final Cut Pro. What do they call that thing? What is that app? Oh man, I can't remember the name of it. But anyways, you can go ahead and I'll stop it. I'll go about right there. And then on the other end, I don't need all the end stuff there. I'll leave that. I'll get rid of all of that. Have them up there, about there. I'll hit trim. Boom. Now our 27-second clip is 15 seconds. I'll hit play. And there we go. Starts off fast. Goes into slow motion because that's our ramp right there. That's our slow motion part is. And then there we go. He gets hit. He's coming up. He's about to get hit. Boom. There we go. He's down. Clip's over. Just like that. So that's it. And now we just need to go ahead and save it. So we'll go ahead and go back in. We'll hit save. And I'm just going to call this football 1 shorter. Pretty simple. We'll hit save there. And boom, there it is. Now we have our clip saved and we can use that. So, so we have our football 1 shorter, football 1, surfing 1, and there it is. So, and you can do the same thing with any of these clips that you want to do. It's super easy. And I think this is probably the easiest way to do speed ramps, especially if you're not very skilled in Final Cut or Adobe Premiere and you're just getting started and you're trying to get something that looks very cool. Then you can do it. Just make sure that you have some high frame rate footage to put in there, because from my experience, those speed ramp handles have not shown up if you're shooting at like 30 frames a second or 60 frames. It only seems to show up once you hit like 100, 120 frames a second. Now, the other thing is too, make sure that you're actually shooting in 120 frames, just regular mode. Don't have it where it's already conformed to slow motion in the camera, because you can shoot, like for instance with the Sony a6700, which is how I shot, what the camera is I shot this footage on, you can shoot at 120 frames a second in S&Q mode, and that mode will automatically slow your footage down, and you can set it to where you want to have the camera automatically conform the footage to like 24 frames a second or 30 frames a second, or you can shoot it at a straight 120 frames a second, and it's just going to output it at 120 frames a second. And that's what you want. You want that raw 120 frames a second coming right off the camera. So there you go. So there you go, that is it. That is what I think is the absolute easiest way to do speed ramping. It is super quick, it's fun, it makes your footage look great. Now, I know some people have tried to make speed ramping look simple. Other people have, made it look really complicated. I think this is probably the easiest way for most people because you don't need any specialized software. You don't need any kind of expensive, editor like Final Cut or Adobe Premiere or something. You can just go ahead and get QuickTime. It's absolutely free and you can use it to do all the speed ramps that your heart desires. So there you go. All right, well, I'll leave links to everything down below in the video description so that you can download QuickTime if you want to. I'll also leave links to my Amazon page, my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.